South status, Bell Harbor. I bought Lennox Mall for my brothers. Sold yard bag, told the cutter. I got it out the field, fuck Russell. Going ask Lori about the paddock, and going ask Jordan, ask dead. For leak water, trying to drown a bitch. Just a habit, tricking on a bitch. Shit, I'm thinking I'm cooking a pimp. Shit, I'm cooking up dope like a dump. Shit, like her first gon' sit nigga trim. Shit, I'm floating, I'm out in the blimp. Shit, it look like I'm swimming in glass. Shit, I turn on my bitch cause she bad. Shit, I'm making my ex nigga mad. Shit, they go for that coming to smash. Real nigga learn them, wearing a bag. Piping a bitch and they nail like I can. Turn up the shooters with switches go bad. Stay with some scammers, but no for pain. Slapping no rapping, my dog ain't fall off. No capping, no bound.
Turn your cook up, though. Turn your cook up, though. What it do, what it do, what it do, what it do. I go by the name of BREE. Represent that self-made hustle TV where the hustle has to be in. You're not on. You make sure you like, share, subscribe. Want to give a big shout out to my boy Fifth Letter Bag. Your shit jamming, man. Nigga get better and better and better, man. For real. Like, let's get on this shit real fast.
Letter. Cooler than a fan. You give me some good love. I got the swisher and then I lit it up. If it go down, baby gon' get it up. Got a few packages, might have to split them up. Hold us a paper roll, holding a blicky up. Either way, you better be doing what you be loving to do. I got a sack in the back of my backseat. Bitch for me sexy, attitude sassy. None of my business, don't ask me. Baby said, nigga, why do you not pass me? Did a few deals, I met niggas on back streets. I did the cha-cha with some baby's mama and back up in Impala. All with chicks and commas, gotta get the brother for letter, a possible scholar. I pulled a drink out of a baby bottle. If you from ATS, show me some loving. And if they been hating, I'm quick to say fuck them. I'm quick to show up with the Gucci on buckle. I might just show up with your boo and then fuck. Used to be in the kitchen just whipping the butter. Whole key in the kitchen, I will to another. OG, you be tripping, don't know I'm a hustler. Baking soda made everything bubble up. Blowing up like a balloon at a party. The foes on my whip hit the legs of your body. Exposing the bitch cause these bitches be plotting. Exposing locations where niggas is squatting. They taking notation when letter is talking to aid and the leader. Affecting my vocal ability. Some of my niggas is locked up for co-conspiracy. Literally walking the line, I'm not storing the line, but I'm sipping the line while I'm jotting these lines. And ain't no more love for a lot of you fuckers. Most of them hating and jelly like Smuckers. And I was just trying to move freight like a trucker. Grinding the winter, parlay in the summer. Rub a bitch body down with the shea butter. No pun intended, they calling me Crusher. Waterloo barbecue calling the audible, causing the opera to follow my moves. Niggas gonna carry, not squabbling dudes. Cause I am too old to be squabbling dudes. But I got nothing but love for you, babe. Used to be in the cut as I took a 380. Waterloo, also my city, the greatest. I'm crawling through also with funds on the pavement. You know who you are. You know who you are if you hearing this shit. Now shit, I should love her for fearing this bitch. I told her faith that, but she clearing this shit. Went to my mother, R.I.P. mama, R.I.P. drama. I light up the Zaza. Something exclusive I throw on my collar. Not looking for smoke, but I know a few shots. Who do you love? Who cooler than us? Who cooler than me? Who fuller with me? I send a love back like returning the sender. And effing the hater with burning agendas. Is there a heart in the house tonight? Can I get some of that mouth tonight? Little good, what is you sounding like? I'ma get paid, bro. We not the same, bro. No, we not the same, bro. The way you show, all they came from, all they came from, yeah, all they came from. They calling me Wave Man now. I got the wave hands down. I am the change man now. Cause I used to slang that pow. I got the slang man now. I let a dame fan now. I let a swing fan now. My slippers are white tan brown. Living a nigga half baked. Roast down, I got bad breaks. I let my bitch sad shake. And she tip out through my place. I'm from the northeast side. I'm from the dog east side. When swinging, I'm crawling wide. You a G now, y'all be lying. Oh, just as Wade Chappelle. On break, I made 2 sales. So the plug to save 2 bells. You niggas got K2 smell. When keeping it real goes on. These bitches are still gon' bone. My spinners are still too prone. I'm smoking, I kill 2 zones. They tapping, I kill 2 phones. Had work like cocaine bear. Had drip like the faucet song. They be like, pause, wait, home. Peep out if 5 come in. It's like when a tie come in. I might even let a trunk away. You know that it's only one way. The way show, I'ma get paid, bro. We not the same, bro. No, we not the same, bro. The ratio, this what they came from. This what they came from. Yeah, this what they came from. The ratio, I'ma get paid, bro. We not the same, bro. No, we not the same, bro. The ratio, this what they came from. This what they came from. Yeah, this what they came from. Now who the fuck smooth like dog? Who the fuck move like dog? I'm getting them softly, man. I'll get them up off me, man. Trick blow like Bruce Lee, boy. You niggas is true ski boys. On loud, I blew big noise. Still chasing them blue strip boys. New fashion and habit. Saucing, standing right next to a baddie. Fuck a new caddy. I want the money just so I can stash it. I wanna invest, I'm thinking expansion. Who be the wavy? I let the flavor drip. Enough to fill up a stadium. The paper rig got to be paid to him. 2 player now, why would I pay the bitch? I used to sell word posted on Manor Road. I was back and I never was claiming hoes. I feel like Jay-Z, I was changing clothes. The game that I spit it be flammable. I mean flammable. God damn it though. She eat me up, she is a cannibal. I hit it, she tell me to grab her throat. She wanna know how far can it go. And they shoulda never gave you niggas money. Sold a few drugs and I blew nigga money. Been every minute old school nigga money. You niggas wouldn't know what to do with no money. I'm waving but not saying bye to y'all. I'm starting a load of the fly to y'all. Wade Chappelle, I'm signing off. Wade Chappelle, I'm signing off.
Yeah, salute everybody, salute everybody. Yeah, it's one of them. It's one of them. But we gonna start out, man, by like, you know, Spider. Shout out to Spider Low. Shout out to Ed Hefe, man. You know, them niggas is tripping though. But I'm gonna show y'all something though that I seen it because I used to have a bad habit, bro. I seen the shit, dog. I see it. And the nigga be trying to blame it on, man, one hell of a day. Boy, that nigga be hyper. Then you catch that nigga, man, that nigga be slow down, boy. Fucking with that oil, man. Falling asleep on them shows, bro. This your job, bro. This your job. So you want to go pull up on the show, nigga, and fall asleep on the show. Keep doing that shit, nigga. That nigga Adam gonna fire your little dumb ass, nigga. Keep doing that shit. Oh, shout out to Spider-Man. Hey, and I'm telling you, dog, the only reason that people is seeing these things from Ant Food, no shit. The only reason that people is seeing these things from Ant Hefe because he doing so many videos, bro. You got to stay out the way sometimes, bro. Last day you probably did like 5 or 6 video on top of a live, bro. I'm like, God damn, bro. You really trying to get it right. Hey, make sure you get it right, though, dog. Just make sure that you get it right, dog. Like, because lately you've been getting it wrong. And then get mad at everybody else because you get it wrong, man. You know what I'm saying? Then you came out with this fake ass drink. And look, another thing I seen, y'all, that nigga can't spell. Bro, he can't spell. Y'all gotta understand on my shit, I be missing letters or something because I'm driving or something. But trust me, nigga, I can spell. I'm gonna come back and fix it. bro, he can't spell, dog. He can't spell, y'all. Like, I'm being honest, man. Make sure y'all go subscribe to Spider Loc, man, the Black Box, man. Hey, man, watch this, dog. Watch this, y'all.
All that other advice I could have given.
Leaning on
Get
that
that, you
serve,
was
bro.
wrong. And guess what? You was wrong. But I just thought this would be a fun time. Just, no jumper hosts falling asleep. With no further ado, let's see what Just Clip say and Hefe has been up to.
All right, y'all. So it's Young Ant Hefe can't stay awake
My bad,
regardless
y'all.
of what the
Salute,
check say. And I'm back with another one, something like the other one. And you ring that bell, and I'm gonna bring you hell. You feel me? All right. So, all right, my bad, y'all. So, Ant Hefe still can't stay awake, but this time he's adding insult to injury by, I guess it's a nice act to bring a bunch of fiends some edible juice. He basically made the Simply Lemonade, that raspberry flavor, I think it is, the one that's kind of purple.
So
Hefe got his own drink. Okay,
own,
it's basically supposed to be like a mix of codeine and lemonade or some bullshit like that. And he wants to get everybody high so they can all fall asleep on the podcast like him. That's, I don't know about modern day edibles, but I know one of the main things about edibles back in my day, some old head shit. When niggas was first trying them.
Hey, I thought it was syrup, bro. Like that's why I don't be fucking with the edibles, my nigga. I still think that's syrup, bro, because of how funky your attitude be, bro. I know, dog. Y'all can say what y'all want to say. Y'all can think that's that weed doing them like that, bro. That funky attitude come from that oil. Look at Soulja Boy. Look at I can name numerous niggas who get on that oil and get that funky ass attitude, nigga. Hey, it was me. I was that nigga.
At some point, you gonna start uncontrollably falling asleep and or nodding off, much like Ant Hefe does every week on the Tuesday show. So he wants to drag everybody down into the sleep with him by bringing these gifts. Now,
these are regular Samaritans watching you, Ed. Remember, there's millions of people watching you. There's millions of people watching you, bro. So the people that's not on drugs, they watching you and they be like, the fuck is wrong with him? You know what I'm saying?
Like, just any old edibles though. These are Young Ant Hefe's actual brand. I guess he's launching his own brand of edibles. He goes to the smoke shop so much to get high that he said, well, to hell with it. I might as well launch my own. And I respect that. Launching your own legal drug for people to consume. Smart move, especially if you're already in all the smoke shops anyways. But you see, Ant's Hefe juice, as they call it,
look at him, dog. Bro, that is not no killer, dog. I'm telling you, dog. That's not no killer, bro. I don't care what y'all say, bro. That shit looks like that's what heroin. What do heroin addicts do when y'all see them when y'all pass by them? Nigga, come on, man. Y'all can keep that. That's weed shit, dog. Nigga, I've smoked the biggest blunt. These punk ass niggas don't even smoke blunts bad as me, nigga. And that shit coming from their area. Nigga, come on,
it's
nigga.
Fucking crazy. At least from this wide angle. I think there was a couple of close-ups here and there in the show, but like the imagery on it is very just cheap looking.
He ain't got no problem popping the pose. I think he look good.
It looks like he made it in some type of Microsoft program. I don't know if he probably didn't make it himself at all, but it's not much effort to it. He probably grabbed one of those wild ass Instagram photos of his and just,
oh yeah, I ain't noticed he was this type of nigga, bro.
And hey, you know them gangsters don't like that type of shit, man. They gonna get on you about that. This nigga posing, this nigga struck a pose, boy, and them do motherfucking what are them is? Is them some forces or something? I can't see it too well. Hey, and no.
I had no idea, man.
They gonna laugh at you, bro.
should have kept the pants, the hoodie, the boots at the store and spent that money on some new cabinets, my boy.
Oh, that
I'm talking about money. You like,
listen,
projects.
dog, it's not gonna do nothing but make you go to sleep.
Sent it to the
Listen,
designer.
bro, I don't mess with edibles and I don't mess with dabs. I don't want to be that high up. Is that Valerie? I don't need to be that. I ain't gonna do nothing but go to sleep. That's all I'm gonna do. My girl fuck with that shit. I don't fuck. Every time I'll be like, And I'm a weed connoisseur. I don't fuck with the medicals, dog. That shit just gonna make you go to sleep. And dab ain't gonna do nothing but make you feel like your brain about to explode. Man, I don't want to be that.
And they slapped some shit together in less than an hour. I was like, yep, here. And go pump some diabetes into your community. The insulin manufacturers are loving companies like this popping up.
These are strong, by the way. Like these are,
I took one big gulp at the beginning. It tastes good though. It don't taste like weed. How a lot of like weed drinks be like when it tastes like hella weed, but this one tastes good. It tastes like juice.
Man,
like you feeling it.
Man, look,
he's on his sober shit. He's on his sober shit.
This ain't for the faint of heart. I'm telling you, you're the only one laughing so hard. Sambo, Kid Kat, you in the room. You ain't going nowhere.
Hey,
they like you. You
ain't
the hardest laughing nigga at the table.
Dog, laughing hard.
I want to be involved with production on the next one.
See, now that's what happens when you bring. I ain't gonna say it
because for the record, it does say don't drink in drive.
Fire.
It's so tight. As opposed to don't drink and drive. Don't drink.
Wow, this illiterate motherfucker pushing a product with misspelled words.
So here we go, y'all. Bro, listen. You telling me that Aunt Hefe came out with a product that he paid taxes on, that he received money, that's a business, and the spelling on it is wrong? Now, y'all gotta be kidding me, my nigga. Don't tell me y'all sat there and made that shit in the back of your shop, Aunt Hefe, man. Come on, dog. Hey, this shit, you can't make this shit up.
It's well spoken. That's why you can't trust with friends like that who need enemies. Your homie lied to you. You out here thinking you well spoken. You getting embarrassed. Same white man that talked about the lower back tat right to your face. He embarrassing you again. You just smiling and
in drive.
They're gonna tell you that with even smoking, period. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna tell
he just act like he didn't hear that. He want to get to the going to sleep part.
That was smoking weed.
I'm very happy that Adam pointed out that typo. But you know, it really wouldn't be a Young Hefe product.
He didn't have a clue that it was a typo. The nigga text me trying to say, or like we can do this or that. And the nigga put A-R-E instead of O-R.
That's cold.
Remember he was on No Jumper with K Pill talking about I ain't barring, no disrespect. I ain't never barred. What the do barring disrespect mean? Explain that to us, sir. Please lace our boots.
If it didn't have a few spelling mistakes, a few words that
I'm
don't
gonna
exist
tell
in
you
the
why
dictionary, things of that nature.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you why Spider Low why Spider Low got a problem when he go to talking about the way ants speak. And this is no cap, bro. I was drawn to Spider Low because of the way that his wordery. That nigga be using some words that a nigga didn't understand, dog. And I was like, damn, this nigga gangster. This nigga wordery is he's sick with the wordery. So a while back, that nigga Nina Boy was giving Aunt Hefe props for his wordplay, but not knowing that Aunt can't read. This nigga can't read, bro. You know what I'm saying? He can't read. So Nina Boy was like, and that's why I thought like he was trying too hard when he was talking. I was like, bro, is this nigga putting together a speech? But it's all falling together that, man, that nigga can't read, man. That nigga can't read. Bro.
But really, I don't know if Young
Hefe
is just blatantly ignoring that a typo was pointed out. or if he just
yeah, he ignored it. You seen him ignore it, try to sweep that right under the rug. He is so embarrassed because his big homie told him he was well spoken. He out here thinking he's speaking well.
Did I tell you?
So somebody is probably saying.
Did I tell you? Didn't I tell you? He said his big homie said that he was well spoken. Who y'all think? I don't know why he said his big homie though, nigga. It was Nina Boy that said that shit, nigga. It was Nina Boy that said that shit. He was giving him his props. He was saying he was well spoken. You know what I'm saying? But not well spelling. Is that even a word? But today it is. Hey, you got to take them labels off and redo them hoes, my bro. My boy.
His label was A1. That's probably who made it for you.
And he only doesn't care. It's like he cannot be fazed by spelling errors, pronunciation errors, or anything that involves, the English language. He speaks his own version of English. It's his own dialect, with all due respect. And Hefe don't give a fuck about nothing but what the dictionary say, the thesaurus, excuse me. See, and Hefe, he would have just kept on going through that word thesaurus and started making some shit up. He'd have been like thesaurus and like
that's how I be when I be trying to say recidivism. I think I got it off. I was telling myself just say it right then. If I would have slowed down a little bit, I would not have gotten it off. Recidivism. I think I did it twice. Whoa, shit. Round of applause for me. But yeah, some words, man, I don't want to quote Rich Grinder, but some words are difficult.
Like I didn't just fuck up. I guess he really took to heart that stuff they teach you in the early theater class days. Like, man, if you mess up on stage,
man, do a close up on Munchie Mouth like that so we can see that big old bump on his lip.
Just keep going. Act like you didn't even mess up, man. With the words, you can fix your error. And okay, I mean, shit. Get the cripping on your keyboard respectfully. You see that red line?
Make sure you got the crippin' on your keyboard. Man, dog. Goddamn, Ant. See, that's what happens when you go to dealing with these white bloggers, man. They watch everything, dog. Tell you, they see everything, dog. They love us, bro. You know what I'm saying? They go see everything, dog. This is a reaction respectfully, dog. This is a reaction. I don't want no money off this shit. I'm just trying to educate people, man, on when you own a business, make sure when you coming out with a product, make sure you have the spelling right and everything on it, because people are going to pay attention to the small things because they're trying to knock you down because you're a black man trying to do something positive. Of course, they're going to look at everything that's wrong with it. And so you should have wanted to have that shit looking perfect. You know what I'm talking about?
No. You don't want a red line under the words. You got to correct the word if it has a red line. And here's a little hint. How I learned a lot of words, how to spell a lot of words growing up, is you right click on the word when it has the red line. And most computers will have some suggestions, at least one word. If you can't get it to where the computer can't guess what you...
Okay, now that...
Damn. God damn it, Ed. They've been smoking your feet all week, boy. They've been just smoking you just all week. That's why you gotta chill. Just do content when they don't be trying to I'll catch on to everything, bro. Bro, they watching you, dog. We all watch you. We see you getting views, we watch you. But goddamn, slow down.
I could quit. That's Keyway Nation, the pose. I could all that other holding your ankles up and bending over and man, get that shit out of here. This some G shit though. You did your perfect proper.
Spider, man. He gonna keep dogging y'all, man. He gonna keep coming for y'all. Y'all call him a smoker and everything, man.
Posture and pose for this picture, partner. Applause.
A posture, pose, a picture. Man, goddamn.
Pose. You were trying to say, then just delete it and try again until you can get it to recommend how to spell the word correctly. And if
Damn, dope fiend out. Rest in peace to my Uncle Barty. He was a dope fiend. I used to be a young nigga, passenger seat, be at the red light, look up, this nigga knocked out. Be in the bathroom for hours, bang on the door, he on the toilet, knocked out.
That nigga Spider is funny, dog.
Uncle Barty be talking to you in the middle of six, just doze off. I know a dope fiend when I see one.
if you still can't do that after like 3 or 4 tries, just copy and paste what you were trying to type, paste that into Google, okay? And then Google is going to have a little better chance at guessing what you're attempting to type.
ChatGPT?
Really, they need to get with Aunt Hefe's 21 and older lemonade infused blueberry Crip 83rd Street. Follow me on Facebook. Juice available from Stone Nerd Lemonades.
Even when you can't see him, the loudest thing, the most prominent element in the video is him laughing.
That's all you
not
hear.
that funny, nigga.
That's
You
all
got a
you hear.
mo, you can just kick it and be loped out like you looked at the Cowboy game, just be a man and be serious, or you got the key for the white man the whole time. Is that in your contract? Look like that shit is in your contract.
.com. It don't cost you nothing to press that button.
Man.
Is 48 grams a lot of sugar or no?
I'm pretty sure it's a lot.
It's
You
probably
see
got
how,
to offset
like,
that weed taste.
tastes
Because you
really-
don't
You see how like they trying to find everything that's wrong with it. You see what I'm saying? That's why you gotta have your shit together when you do shit like that, eh? You can't just throw nothing out there because everybody doing it, dog. Because they got slow-mo sodas and all that shit down here and shit, so people want to just try shit. And listen, man, that shit that we got down here is properly tested, my brother. Hey, everybody loves it. The motherfucking sodas cost $20, nigga. Nigga, like, so you know, you got to have your shit together, man. You can't just throw some shit out there to make some money and then want somebody to help you pump it for you, and it ain't correct. Like, it could have been something that nigga Adam would have wanted to put some money into, but you didn't come to the table right, dog. It wasn't presented right, dog.
I want it to taste like weed. That's the worst when you got the little drinks and stuff. This one don't taste like weed.
Soda's got more, motherfucker. Can got more grams of sugar than that.
It's 12 teaspoons.
Okay, it's not
That
bad.
sounds like a lot.
It's like half the bottle, but I'm not gonna lie. This is phenomenal, and I'm high as a
Yeah, I was
motherfucker.
getting loaded. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm high as elephant tusk in this bitch. I ain't gonna lie.
Yo, drinking on that.
Yeah, look, that shit is just extremely funny to Ant. Nobody else laughing but Ant. Ant just getting a side buster. Oh, giggle face.
Hefe has really changed the whole vibe of this podcast. Like,
It's turned it up.
normally,
Well,
hours on this
What up,
podcast,
boy?
I feel some degree of like anxiety or like urge to get off and go up. I'm feeling a lot less of that, although I actually really have to pee, which is one.
I gotta pee hella bad, but I'm holding out.
Yeah. I mean,
all right, I got to keep it real. I would never in my life trust young Aunt Hefe to look up, what's actually a healthy amount of anything. I don't trust him to even read the nutrition facts on his own juice that he's trying to push to the community.
This nigga ain't shit, dog.
looking at it.
So let me show it to y'all my goddamn self. This nigga can't read, so I'm gonna show it to y'all my goddamn self,
So
nigga.
I will read now, since young Aunt Hefe might not be able to do so. I think he can technically read, but the comprehension may not be what it should be.
Oh
standard
shit!
12
Damn.
ounce.
Boy, that boy say the comprehension, man. Hey, dog. And your ass, dog.
Can of Coca-Cola contains 39 grams of sugar. Okay. This amount is higher than the American Heart Association's recommended daily limit for added sugar, which is 36 grams for men and 25 grams for women. And then you guys can read the bullet points there. Young Aunt Hefe said what? It's 42, 43, or Lush asked the question 42 or 43. Now, I think Lush cares on a side note because remember Lush, he almost faded away live on stream like 2 weeks ago, and he hasn't drank BuzzBalls ever since, so he claims. I would assume that has something to do with the amount of sugars that are already in the buzzball to make it taste halfway decent. On top of that, the way the body processes alcohol, he might have accelerated his pre-diabetic timeline or something of that nature. Now, I'm no doctor. I don't know his files. I'm just speculating off of the sudden change in behavior. Okay. So young Hefe might accidentally be killing Lush right in front of us with this Hefe juice. And of course, a known fiend saying, "Yo, this juice got me high." That is a good ad. That's a good ITT.
Oh, they definitely gave him the perfect commercial clip. They laced him.
Tech ad for your Hefe juice. But if you're gonna peddle this shit to the community, please at least know the facts. So if you have health conditions, you might want to wait until I get the sugar-free or light sugar version of the Hefe juice, because this one's not for you. Technically, it shouldn't be for anybody, according to this AI overview and to the American Heart Association. It's over the daily limit for anybody. But hey, what do I know? What do I know?
People are like that, but a lot of black people are like that too in terms of that family unit. And then Smack Pack said, Adam, slap the fuck out of Ant and tell him to quit sleeping on the job.
I ain't even been asleep.
You barely even drank that.
Time. Like, man, shut the fuck up. Motherfuckers just be talking.
Oh, because it wasn't Adam or Lush or the other white boy goofy ass saying it to me. So it's not funny. He can be tough with the commenters. But with Lush and Vladimir, this guy, everything is kiki. I get it now. I didn't know the script. I get the script.
Just sending a donation just to send it. Who been asleep, stupid?
All right.
So that Smack Pack super chat. That's you guys.
You want to sleep right there either, huh?
This nigga.
I think it was knocked out.
No, I love a good super chat, especially just this dynamic of the hosts have to stay.
Yeah, dog. So yeah, man, that nigga Spider. I mean, that nigga. Damn, let me get you in there, Kobe. Are we in there? Yeah. That nigga ain't be tripping, sure. He be tripping, dog.
He be on one.
Yeah, dog. I know that nigga, man. That ain't no motherfucking weed drink making that nigga do that. Nigga, he was just like that last night. Nigga, I looked at this nigga. I'm like, bro, this nigga own it, dog. I'm like, bro, I can't do that like this. And I love syrup, but talking to y'all while I'm on syrup, I'm be grumpy. I ain't gonna want to let nobody up or nothing.
Type shit.
Yeah. Hold on, let me see something real fast. Hey, run this bitch, Cole. Talk to the people.
Yeah, man, y'all hit that like button, man. Yeah, I'm finna get the scooter fixed. I ain't gonna lie. Finna get a new tire put on, a new tube, and I'm finna be back out here in these streets. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. What y'all got planned for Christmas? Are y'all fucking with the tamales? Y'all fucking with what y'all fucking with? The traditional Christmas? What y'all be having on the dinner table when it come down to Christmas time? Y'all let me know.
I really don't even know what I'm gonna do. I ain't doing no motherfucking turkey. Doing the motherfucking turkey, I can tell you that, nigga. It won't be no motherfucking turkey or none of that shit, dog. Cause I ain't with all that, dog. Like I'm on something different. I might cook me some fajitas for Christmas or something. Or give me a grill. With me some fajitas on that bitch. You know what I'm talking about?
I'm gonna have to outsource me something like on how like Facebook Marketplace. I'm gonna have to go on like an app, find somebody that got shit for sale.
What you trying to get?
I'm trying to get some tamales, and then after I get tamales, I want tacos. Like,
Nigga,
you know,
you
the
can buy,
street
you can buy
tacos. Like,
tomatoes, nigga. You can buy tamales, nigga, from the taco stand, nigga. All you gotta do is just ride up, nigga. They gonna, I bet you
yeah,
they gonna have them hoes, nigga.
they gonna
Like by
have them. Nah,
packs.
a lot of them they don't be having tamales out here in Houston. A lot
How
of
they
them
don't?
it be like the quesadillas, the burritos.
No, bro. You
They
gotta
don't be
go.
that authentic.
You gotta go to the raggedy motherfucking taco trucks down there, Cole. Don't go to them
The ones
Hasadini
with you
ass.
talking about the ones with the LED
Yeah,
lights on.
it's the raggedy. You gotta go to the raggedy ones, man. Watch, bro. Cause that shit is they start really they start doing that shit around this time. I bet you they gonna have down this way, man. You can ride up on them taco truck. They definitely gonna have them.
Right.
Definitely go.
Now, what I'm gonna probably do for Christmas is I'm gonna have some shit, but what I'm gonna do though, like before Christmas, I'm gonna go to this Mexican spot. I'm gonna get me, you know, I'll be getting the queso and with the chips, and then I'll be getting the like the fajitas and shit. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
they be getting me right.
Yeah, cause man, I'm telling y'all, dog. Yeah, I love that Mexican food, man. You know, I'm from Texas, man. I like that Mexican food. That's probably gonna be my favorite food. Shit, you know. For real, dog. But what you
Yeah, I
doing?
didn't even know. I forgot I had two more twisted teas in the fridge. I'm like, goddamn.
Uh-oh. Yeah, uh-oh.
I already had two of them, so this is basically like I already had a tall can. I'm on my next tall
Here
can.
this nigga go, fool. Here he go, fool. Here you go. Here you go,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, where your bitch ass at? Show your love.
Yeah. Nah, you better get on that. I'll be grabbing that nigga. Grabbing that nigga where he at, man. Y'all gave that motherfucking. That's why I don't. It'll take me a few shots and I'm done. hmm Y'all always see me put that shit down.
Goddamn.
Mm-mm. Oh, I ain't doing shit.
What's up with where that fool Mark J at?
Oh
Mark
oh
J,
my
look
god,
at
yeah, fool. That nigga disappeared like magic, nigga.
God. He disappeared like BC. Free BC.
Free that nigga, free the LL, man. That nigga, that BC ass crazy.
He probably catching fade right now. Talk about, man. Hold up, kid.
Yeah, yeah, dog. And see, like that shit was crazy. That hold on.
That we was the last people around him. He gonna come back though. When he get out, he gonna be around.
Yesterday, that nigga Spider Loc had called the Nina Boy victim. I was like, damn.
Damn.
And then, you know, they steady up riding OGK dick about the shit, but trying to get in touch with OGK victims and all that shit. But why y'all ain't getting, man, that nigga had that lady on speed dial, man. And the thing she said was, man, sick, horrible, fool. And she sounded like she was slow.
God damn.
My nigga, that's on my mama. See, they be skipping over shit. Like, that's why nah, I'm gonna be around here, bro. Mm,
It's cold game.
yeah, it's definitely
Rondo number 9. They said they killed the cat and dropped. You know, he doing like a podcast while he locked up in prison. So he talking on the phone, telling old 600 stories and shit like that.
Oh,
You know, he spoke on that murder case.
Where is it at?
That he was out for 20 years to snitch on Rondo number 9. He would have only had to do like 10 years. Plus, he was already locked up.
That nigga done been out.
Like 8 years. He'll be home right now.
That nigga be out right now.
He to snitch on Rondo, but he didn't do it. I'm doing time.
You talking about CJ and Rondo number 9?
The state tried to get me to tell on my Rafi Rondo. The state tried to offer me
20 years at 50%, which I would have came home in 2019 if I would have took the deal and testified against my brother. But
That nigga been
man,
home.
that ain't how I'm rocking, you know what I'm saying? When you stand up for this street shit, and when you jump off the porch, man, you gotta live by the code.
You know, that feel weird because he kind of make it feel like maybe Rondo was the shooter and not C-Day. There's a lot of people that feel like C-Day was the shooter. But this podcast kind of made
This
shit
dumbass nigga drop his phone. They allegedly the cab driver was giving the ops their locations because it was like a hood cab driver that everybody used, you know, like a ghetto cab. And allegedly the driver was giving out their location, so they went back and got at the driver. Got at the driver, leave your motherfucking cell phone on the scene, then come back to the scene and try to get your cell phone. Come on, Rondo. Y'all got like 60-some years.
You know, C-Day said that the state tried to give him 20 years at 50% to get on the stand and testify and point out Rondo nothing. And he didn't do it because in the streets, you know what's on with the streets. And this kind of feel like this could be true because they were both convicted. Normally, when you get convicted, we find out who the shooter was, who the person that fired the fatal shot.
We never know.
And it's so confusing that the streets say Rondo killed him. I mean, the streets said that C-Day killed the man. Well, C-Day got less time than Rondo.
C-Day got less time.
Just think about it. Even though they got much less time, Rondo was given 39 years. C-Day was given 38 years.
Yeah.
So I don't mean that's a big difference, 12 months, but normally the person that fired the fatal shot gets the most.
They didn't know. They just know they both was there because of that funky ass cell phone.
So I don't know, maybe the courts feel like Rondo might have shot that fatal blow too. I'm not sure, but he didn't dabble too hard into it, though, but he did speak on it. And the little shit that he spoke kind of feel like, he might be locked up in jail for a crime he didn't commit. Not saying that he wasn't there shooting and all kind of shit like that, but as far as firing a fatal shot, just shooting, this guy.
They'll lock your ass up for anything.
I'm telling you,
what he's saying.
That cell phone is the reason why you locked up, nigga.
A crime I didn't commit, you know what I'm saying?
Nigga keep saying he didn't commit it.
The state tried to get me to tell on my Rafi Rondo. The state tried to offer me 20 years at 50%, which I would have came home in 2019 if I would have took the deal and testified against my brother. But that ain't how I'm rocking.
So I don't know. There's all kind of rumors because Rondo's lawyer at the court that in the appeals, Rondo.
Hey. That's crazy, man.
Goddamn. You know what the cold part is? I missed the monthly payment. You know, like how you can make a $50 payment to the court. You go to the clerk's office, make the $50 payment. I missed it because it was the day after Thanksgiving. I thought they was gonna be open, so I'm just gonna go pay that shit off this coming Friday.
Yeah, that's what's up.
You think they're gonna be on my ass if I just pay the whole thing off?
No, nigga.
No, they gonna be like, thank you and have a good day. Looking at
Right.
All right, bet.
Yeah. Hold on. Is this the right T-Will? This can't be the right T-Will.
I guess I'm having all type of problems today. I can't hear shit.
That's why I was saying. I know that wasn't. This nigga just came up and used my nigga T-Will name. I'm like, who the hell is this nigga? This ain't the right T-Will. I say, this ain't the right T-Will, fool.
Hang on, I'm finna be right back.
This is return of possession, not in the sense of literal land.
Now we got to get on my shit. Got to give me a little knowledge in. I done had bullshit 3-4 days. Got to give me a little knowledge in, man. For real. Nigga, hey boy, they smoking you right now, bro. You got to chill. I'm telling you, it's gonna come a moment, nigga, where you gonna. Y'all niggas be acting too gangster. You gonna have to be gangsters, man.
They changed your name and hoped you would forget who you are. But on July 4th, 2025, something happened that heaven has been waiting for. Donald Trump sat at a desk, cameras flashing, celebrating what he called the biggest tax cuts in American history. He had no idea what he was actually signing. He had no idea that at that exact moment, he was fulfilling a 3,400-year-old prophecy. He had no idea that the papers in front of him were not just policy. They were the Jubilee trumpet being blown for true Israel. November 2025. Right now, Black Hebrew Israelite channels across this nation are buzzing with the same message. The Jubilee trumpet has sounded. Most people missed it. Most people saw political theater and moved on. But those with eyes to see and ears to hear recognize something far bigger than politics unfolding before the entire world. This was not a campaign promise being kept. This was Leviticus 25 being activated in real time. You need to understand the magnitude of what just happened. The irony is almost too perfect to be coincidence. A man who does not know he is being used as an instrument of prophecy just signed liberation documents for a people who do not even know they are the chosen ones. Let that sink in for a moment. The spiritual realm witnessed something that the natural realm completely missed. While Trump celebrated deregulation and tax relief, angels were watching the fulfillment of ancient covenant promises. What if everything happening in America right now is not politics? What if the economic shifts are not policy decisions, but the hand of God moving? What if Trump signing that bill on Independence Day was not patriotic symbolism, but prophetic symbolism? What if you are watching the year of Jubilee unfold and you did not even recognize it? Here is what they do not want you to know. The policies Trump signed mirror point by point the biblical principles of Jubilee: debt cancellation, economic liberation, return of inheritance to original owners, freedom proclaimed by trumpet blast. Every single element is there. And the timing, November 2025 being declared the Jubilee trumpet moment by those who understand biblical prophecy, cannot be ignored. Are you ready to see how a political signature became a prophetic fulfillment? Are you ready to understand that what CNN called tax policy, heaven called Jubilee? Because once you see this, you cannot unsee it. Once you understand this, everything about current events will look different. The veil is about to be pulled back, and you are going to see something that will shake you to your core. This is not conspiracy. This is not speculation. This is scripture meeting current events in a collision that demands your attention. This is the Prophecy News collision that reveals we are not watching history, we are watching His story unfold exactly as it was written. Open your Bible to Leviticus 25, verses 8 through 13. I need you to hear every single word that was written 3,400 years ago, because what you are about to discover will make your spirit bear witness. Listen carefully. You shall count 7 Sabbaths of years, 7 times 7 years, so that the time of the 7 Sabbaths of years shall give you 49 years. Then you shall sound the loud trumpet on the 10th day of the 7th month. On the day of atonement you shall sound the trumpet throughout all your land. And you shall consecrate the 50th year and proclaim liberty throughout the land to all its inhabitants. It shall be a jubilee for you, when each of you shall return to his property, and each of you shall return to his clan. Do you hear that? Proclaim liberty throughout the land. Return to your property. Return to your family. This is not ancient history. This is prophecy with your name on it. The Hebrew word for jubilee is yovel. It means the sound of a trumpet, specifically the ram's horn, the shofar that announced liberation. In ancient Israel, when that trumpet sounded, everything changed. Debts were wiped clean, slaves walked free. Land stolen by economic hardship was returned to the original tribal owners. It was a complete economic reset ordained by God himself, built into the law as a safeguard against perpetual oppression. Let me break down what Jubilee actually meant. If your family lost your land because of debt, after 49 years when the 50th year arrived, that land came back to you. If you sold yourself into servitude because you could not pay your bills, when Jubilee came, you walked out free. Every contract of bondage was nullified, every debt erased, every economic chain broken. This was not charity, this was covenant justice. Now jump forward to the New Testament. Luke chapter 4, verses 18 and 19. Jesus stands up in the synagogue, unrolls the scroll of Isaiah, and reads these words. The Spirit of the Lord is upon me, because he has anointed me to proclaim good news to the poor. He has sent me to proclaim liberty to the captives and recovering of sight to the blind, to set at liberty those who are oppressed, to proclaim the year of the Lord's favor. You know what the year of the Lord's favor is? It is Jubilee. Jesus was declaring that his entire mission was to fulfill the Jubilee principle, liberation for captives, good news for the poor, freedom for the oppressed. This was not metaphor. This was mission statement. And if Jesus came to proclaim Jubilee, and if we are living in the season of his return, do you not think Jubilee would manifest again? Now look at what Trump signed on July 4th, 2025. Look at the language, look at the structure, look at the outcomes. I am about to show you parallels that are not coincidence. They are confirmation. The spine-tingling moment is here. The recognition that prophecy is not just old words on old pages, but living truth manifesting in real time. The One Big Beautiful Bill Act, that is what they called it, signed into law on Independence Day. The Congressional Budget Office projects it will shift over $4 trillion over the next decade. But let me tell you what it really does. It cancels economic bondage. It returns resources to the people. It breaks chains of systemic debt. Sound familiar? It should, because you just read about it in Leviticus 25. Let me walk you through this step by step, layer by layer, until you see it so clearly that you will never be able to deny it again. Layer 1. The trumpet sound. Leviticus 25 verse 9 commands that the trumpet of Jubilee be sounded on the 10th day of the 7th month, on the Day of Atonement. The Hebrew word shofar means a loud blast that everyone can hear. It was a public national proclamation that echoed across the entire land. No one could miss it. In ancient Israel, they heard a physical ram's horn blown by priests. In 2025, what do we hear? We hear executive orders broadcast on every news channel. We hear policy announcements trending on social media. We hear Black Hebrew Israelite channels declaring the Jubilee trumpet has sounded in November 2025. The method has changed, but the message is identical. Liberty is being proclaimed throughout the land. Think about the timing. Trump signs this bill on July 4th, Independence Day, the day America celebrates freedom. Then in November, those who understand biblical prophecy begin declaring this is the Jubilee trumpet moment. The secular world celebrates tax cuts. The spiritual remnant recognizes covenant fulfillment. Two different audiences hearing the same trumpet, interpreting it through completely different lenses. The trumpet in ancient times was not quiet. It was loud, unavoidable, disruptive. When you heard the shofar blast, you stopped what you were doing and paid attention. Is that not exactly what happened when Trump signed this bill? Every media outlet covered it. Every economist analyzed it. Every American heard about it. The noise was inescapable. That is the trumpet. That is the announcement. And just like in Leviticus, it was followed by tangible economic liberation. Pause and reflect on this. The method changes, but the message is the same. Liberty is proclaimed. The trumpet sounds different in the digital age, but the call to freedom is unmistakable. Layer 2. Debt cancellation. This is the heart of Jubilee. Leviticus 25, verses 35 through 41, lays it out clearly. If your brother becomes poor and cannot maintain himself with you, you shall support him. If he sells himself to you, he shall serve you until the year of Jubilee. Then he shall go out from you, he and his children with him, and go back to his own clan and return to the possession of his fathers. Read that again. Economic slavery ends at Jubilee. Debts are forgiven. Servitude is terminated. The bondage created by poverty is broken by divine decree every 50 years. This was God's built-in safeguard against perpetual oppression. No matter how bad things got, Jubilee was coming. Liberation was guaranteed. Now look at what Trump's policy actually does. The SALT deduction cap, that is state and local tax deduction, was raised from $10,000 to $40,000 for tax years 2025 through 2029. That is a $30,000 relief for families who are being crushed by taxation. That is debt relief. That is keeping your money instead of surrendering it to the system. The standard deduction for married couples was increased to $31,500 for 2025. That means the first $31,500 you earn is not taxed. That is economic liberation. That is breathing room for families drowning in bills. That is resources returning to the people instead of being extracted by the government. Small business owners got permanent 100% bonus depreciation. That is capital return to entrepreneurs. That is businesses keeping their resources instead of the government taking them. That is economic freedom. Look at the language: debt relief, economic freedom, return of resources to the people. This is not just tax policy. This is Jubilee policy wearing a modern suit. Every principle is there. The cancellation of economic bondage, the liberation from systemic extraction, the return of power to those who were oppressed by the weight of financial slavery. You know what Jubilee really was? It was the recognition that economic systems left unchecked will always concentrate wealth at the top and crush those at the bottom. God knew that. So he built a reset button into the law. Every 50 years, the game board gets flipped. Every 50 years, the slaves go free and the debts get erased. Every 50 years, justice resets the scales. Is that not exactly what is happening right now? For decades, tax burden has increased on working families while corporations and elites found loopholes. For decades, small businesses were strangled by regulation while big corporations got bailouts. And now, a massive tax bill shifts trillions of dollars back to the people. That is Jubilee economics. This is not tax policy. This is Jubilee policy. Let that sink in. Layer 3, return to original inheritance. Leviticus 25, verses 10 and 13, command this clearly. Each of you shall return to his property, and each of you shall return to his family. This was not symbolic. In ancient Israel, when Jubilee came, if your family's tribal land had been sold because of debt, it was returned. No questions asked, no payment required. The land that belonged to your ancestors was restored to you because inheritance is a covenant right. Now let me take you deeper. For Black Americans, this layer has prophetic weight that will shake you. You are true Israel. That is not opinion. That is biblical and historical fact. Your ancestors were the original Hebrews. Your heritage was stolen. Your land was stolen. Your identity was stolen. Your very name was stolen. And Jubilee means return of what was taken. Trump's deregulation agenda in 2025 removed barriers that prevented people from building wealth. Deregulation of AI companies means access to the technology that will define the next economy. Qualified small business stock tax benefits were increased, meaning entrepreneurs can build and sell companies without being crushed by capital gains taxes. Regulations that protected corporate monopolies were dismantled, creating opportunity for the oppressed to rise. This is return of possession. Not in the sense of literal land, although that is coming too, but in the sense of economic access. The tools to build wealth are being returned to the people who were systematically excluded from them. Doors that were locked are being opened. Opportunities that were gate-kept are being democratized. Your ancestors' economic power was stolen through slavery. After emancipation, it was stolen again through sharecropping, Jim Crow, redlining, mass incarceration, predatory lending. For 400 years, every time black people in America started to build, the system found a way to take it. But Jubilee says return of what was taken. Jubilee says the inheritance stolen from you is coming back. The irony Trump does not see is almost prophetic poetry. He thinks he is helping business owners. He thinks he is boosting the economy. He thinks he is making America great. But God is using him to restore true Israel's inheritance. The man does not even know he is a prophetic instrument. He is signing documents he does not spiritually understand, fulfilling scriptures he has probably never read, releasing blessings for a people he does not even recognize. Let that sink in. The man does not even know he is a prophetic instrument. Layer 4. Proclaiming liberty to the captives. Back to Luke 4, verses 18 and 19. The Spirit of the Lord is upon me, because he has anointed me to proclaim good news to the poor. He has sent me to proclaim liberty to the captives and recovering of sight to the blind, to set at liberty those who are oppressed, to proclaim the year of the Lord's favor. Jesus was reading from Isaiah 61 when he said this, and he was declaring that the entire Jubilee principle was his mission. Look at the key phrases. Good news to the poor. That is economic relief. Liberty to the captives. That is freedom from bondage. Recovery of sight to the blind. That is awakening to truth. Set at liberty those who are oppressed. That is breaking systemic chains. Proclaim the year of the Lord's favor. That is Jubilee. Now watch how Trump's 2025 policies fulfill every single element Jesus proclaimed. Good news to the poor. Tax relief for working families. Increased
You said it. And you got to come on something recorded. Let me know you're an informant. That's number one. Cause I ain't gonna never record me and another nigga talk about you dick eating ass, bitch ass nigga. You a police. Don't come around me, hoe ass nigga. And if you ever pull up on me in any type of way, watch how this murder work nigga get out on your bitch ass. Watch how nigga, I bet you won't never pop out on me. You popped out on Kunta. I put that on God, Jesus Christ, bitch. If you ever show face on this land right here, bitch, on this murder work church hoe, and go live, let me know you were anywhere, Gummy. Just let me know when you hit this murder work when boots on the ground, bitch. That's all you gotta do. I guarantee you, ho, they be scraping your pussy ass up off the concrete down here in this murder. Yeah. Yo, say that. And you got the conversation recorded.
Fort Worth historical figure OG Percy Dares. OG gonna be to come to Fort Worth, aka Murder Worth, and go live show his location. OG Gumby recently dissed the entire Fort Worth and basically spit in the face of the Hoover Crip members, banning them all from California.
OG Percy? Yes.
OG Percy.
You know where I was at when I came out? You thought I was playing?
Where was you at, bitch?
What's your issue with OG Percy?
Watch him lie. Look at the lie.
My issue with him is
what?
that the conversation, which I have recorded.
Okay.
Right? And
another informant. Another bitch ass informant. Look out, cuz. Let me tell you, little weenie ass something, bitch ass Waldo looking ass nigga. Let me tell you something, nigga. All that shit you doing in Texas, you out of here. You said you came down to do something to me? You came to Texas to do something to me? Is that what you said? I mean, I just don't know. Didn't y'all hear him say that?
Fort Worth historical figure OG Percy Dares.
OG Percy and Gumby.
Standard deductions that put money back in the pockets of those struggling. That is good news. That is tangible help. That is hope in the form of breathing room. Liberty to the captives. Business owners freed from over-regulation. Entrepreneurs able to access capital without being crushed by government barriers. People who are trapped in economic servitude given tools to break free. That is liberty. That is the chains coming off. Recovery of sight to the blind. Black Hebrew Israelite channels exploding with truth. People waking up to their true identity as Israel. the veil being ripped off of history, theology, and current events. That is sight being recovered. That is blindness being healed. Set at liberty those who are oppressed. Systematic economic oppression being dismantled through deregulation and tax relief. The weight being lifted off those who have carried it for generations. That is liberation. That is the oppressed going free. This is Luke 4 verse 18 inches executive order form. This is Jesus' mission statement written into tax code. Every element he proclaimed is manifesting in 2025 policies. The good news, the liberty, the recovery of sight, the liberation, it is all there. And if you cannot see it, you need to ask God to open your eyes, because this is not subtle. This is in your face, prophetic fulfillment. But here is the question that should be burning in your mind right now. If this is really Jubilee, if this is really prophecy being fulfilled, then this cannot be the first time we have seen echoes of it. Prophecy does not appear out of nowhere. It builds, it repeats, it creates patterns through history that prepare us for the ultimate fulfillment. So let me show you the historical echoes. Let me show you the pattern that has been building for centuries, leading to this moment. In ancient times, Jubilee was practiced in Israel. Scholars debate how consistently it was observed, but evidence exists that it happened. Archaeologists have found ancient Near Eastern tablets recording debt cancellation, decrees that mirror the Jubilee principle. Kings would ascend to the throne, and as an act of justice and legitimacy, proclaim that all debts were forgiven and all slaves were freed. This was not unique to Israel. God embedded this principle of periodic liberation into multiple cultures because it reflects his character. Justice, mercy, reset. The original Jubilee pattern established this truth. God builds economic justice into his law for his people.
I want y'all to listen to something real fast. Listen to this nigga, this rat ass nigga. Listen to what he gonna say, fool. I'm gonna hide this real fast. We gonna get back to this. Bro, listen to this nigga Trenches News, fool. Listen to what he say, fool. He gonna say that Bezu was in an Uber, which was true. Bezu was in an Uber, but because the feds was on him, right? That's why he wasn't driving no car. Okay. He gonna say that the feds will watch. I'm gonna get back to the video. He gonna say that the feds will watch a M1 happen, a hit happen in front of them, just not to blow their cover because it's bigger than that. Listen to this, dog. Listen to this nigga. This nigga be just saying anything, and we gonna get back to that. Just give me 5 minutes.
So, you know, most likely they look like some Latinos, and they might already been skipped to Mexico, you know. But it's crazy, man. Y'all get in the comments and let me know what y'all think. All right, y'all. Next, we're talking about THF Bezu, man. I got a chance to talk to somebody who was around Bezu. They had inbox me like, "No, Swipe, Zoo was in an Uber because the feds was on him, man. They been pulling them over, stopping them. You know what I'm talking about? They was on him, man, from, you know, the out of town shit, the little dirt shit, and then they put his name in the newspaper. You know what I'm talking about? Hey, so my thing is, if the feds was watching him like that, hey, was they watching him when he got killed? Y'all need to get in the comments. Hey, I'm gonna tell you my opinion. The feds will watch a murder happen if they don't know that the murder finna happen. If they know that it's a threat, they got to tell you. But if they don't know, they're gonna keep recording. They're gonna follow everybody, call in the law enforcement.
So when did the young niggas get followed? When did the young niggas get followed, bro? This nigga will make up anything for some content, fool. It like he has some truth with the THF Bezu in the Uber, okay. But the sauce on the taco is just, man, the FBI watching some M1 happen. Man, come on, dog. They're not gonna do that, bro. They are still the authorities. You pull that firearm out in front of them laws, nigga, and watch what happens. Nigga, you stupid, nigga. Nigga, that's like the dumbest thing to ever say in life, dog. That nigga Trenches News, dog, is crazy, fool. He crazy, dog. I just wanted y'all to hear what these bloggers be saying, dog. That's what they be saying, dog, just to get their shit out, to get some views, bro. I don't do that, dog. I don't do that, dog. Come on, my nigga. Like, come on, dog. What that, dog? Some bullshit, boy.
He refuses to allow oppression to become permanent. He hardwires liberation into the system every 50 years. That is the foundation. That is the template. Everything that comes after is an echo of that original decree. Jump forward to 1865. The Emancipation Proclamation. Slavery legally ended in America 160 years ago. This was Jews were broken, legal bondage was abolished, freedom
murder
was declared.
The
trumpet sounded. But here is the problem. It was incomplete. The liberation was only partial. Economic bondage continued through sharecropping. Black families worked the same land for the same white landowners under contracts that kept them perpetually in debt. Jim Crow laws enforced segregation and second-class citizenship. Redlining prevented black families from buying homes in wealth-building neighborhoods. The GI Bill excluded black veterans from benefits. The liberation that was supposed to come with emancipation was sabotaged at every turn. And here is the Jubilee principle that was violated.
I ain't seen
In
nothing
Leviticus
about that.
25, liberation included return of property, 40 acres and a mule. That was the promise. Land and tools so that freed slaves could build economic independence. But that promise was broken. The land was never given. The inheritance was never restored. So the Jubilee was incomplete. The trumpets sounded, but the fullness of freedom never came. In 1865, this prophecy partially manifested as Emancipation Proclamation. Freedom declared, but inheritance denied. That is the pattern. Partial fulfillment, pointing toward ultimate fulfillment. Move forward to the 1960 seconds, the civil rights era. Another Jubilee echo. The movement fought for rights, dignity, economic justice. Martin Luther King Jr. used language soaked in Jubilee imagery. Let freedom ring. That is the trumpet sound. From every mountainside, let freedom ring. That is the proclamation going out across the land. Progress was made, voting rights, legal equality, the end of segregation. These were real victories. These were chains broken, but economic oppression continued systemically. Wealth gaps widened. Mass incarceration became the new slavery. Predatory lending targeted black communities. The liberation was again incomplete, but something else happened in the 1960 seconds. A spiritual awakening. Black consciousness movements emerged. The Nation of Islam, early Hebrew Israelite teachings. People began questioning the narrative